So it has to go through a long, rigorous process of safety testing. Now you don't have to worry too much about safety of jintan hitam, jintan putih, things like that. So I was trying to impress the Bureau that safety is not a vital issue here. But we went through a proper process of the health technology assessment protocol, that we did the trials within our clinic setting and our network setting, and only when I found that it is safe and has medicinal benefits that we should register a product. Not do a product, just formulate it and submit for registration without knowing whether it has any beneficial effects or its safety is guaranteed to some satisfying extent. So we were happy in 2005 that the products were approved. There were 13 products, all SBCV products, spice, beans, cereals and vitamin products, natural vitamin. All the seeds, if you analyze them, Dr. Duke of US has done the major analysis of this. Dr. Duke, he was the chief botanist of America, and his database is the widest and the most accurate database on botanics, and his analysis on this is what we have used to develop the products. Okay, like cumin has got 700 bioactive principles, and we see from those 700 how to formulate a product which will potentially have medicinal benefits. So now we are in this process already here. We are launching around April the products in Malaysia, but in Singapore we are launching next month. They are very excited, the Singapore government, and they want a joint research between the university and EMRI. Okay, so we are going full commercialization, global launch, and there will be a clinical conference in alternative medicine. Clinical conference in alternative medicine, natural medicine, and an exhibition of the work that has been done. And we will have 3 speakers coming for this. One is from the integrated medicine from US, and the work, and they have given me the mandate to continue the work on this, because they feel that this preliminary work is groundbreaking work in natural medicine. And if you consider the standards of natural medicine in the world, what we have achieved here is actually beyond the state of the art. That is their statement. Okay. So we are going to go on, expand, and from the laboratory, from the clinic, it is going into the market, and it's going into international market. And this is where the politicians will be very interested, because of the business, the foreign exchange revenue that is involved, if we can market it. And currently we are now registering the products in EU. EU registration has become simpler, because if you register in England, you can market the product in the whole of Europe. So it is very interesting. And alternative medicine, natural medicine, natural medicine is now included as a subcategory under physiology and medicine for the Nobel Prize. It was approved in 2002. You can check with the Nobel Committee in Sweden. Now this is what is interesting for Malaysia, that if someone really moves hard on this, we can really provide the papers to the select committee of the Nobel main committee to look into the works. And AMRI, WONM, and other related institutions have agreed to propose the work if it is done properly and documented properly. They have agreed to propose it to the committee. This is something very interesting, and I've got that in writing. And we are actually working hard to write the papers acceptable to the committee in terms of the clinical protocol, in terms of the methods. And most of the findings from my work on the seats on patients. Sorry to say, it's magical and accidental. Just like how Alexander Fleming accidentally discovered penicillin. When we were giving the formulas for simple problems, we found that it worked on other major problems. It is still hidden, it is not publicized. The first major publicity will start during the conference. And I have got one paper on the elimination of renal ureteric stones, non-invasive elimination, using the products. This paper, I will pass it to the unit. Very preliminary though, but very conclusive, evidence-based data, and attestation by Emory, Canada. This paper, I appeal TCM to look at it very seriously, use the products to conduct further studies, and actually the savings that can come is enormous. Enormous, far-reaching implications. Because if you have a ureteric stone or kidney renal stone, the procedures currently practiced from ESWL, from other semi-invasive procedures, the three things, the clinical burden, the economic burden, and the psychological burden is very, very big. It costs between $10,000 to $15,000 bill if you want to be treated in a medical center. And we can dissolve the stones by altering the pH balance and clear the stones and save the government millions of dollars, save a lot of trauma, a lot of psychological stress and all that. We are not trying to tell that we have found something. What we are trying to share here is, let us look at it. You don't need $10 million to do a research using natural medicine on patients. It only goes into tens of thousands of dollars. So I will pass this with what we call my contribution to health from natural medicine. And this is groundbreaking, breakthrough in natural medicine. I'm not talking breakthrough in biomedical medicine, natural medicine. And if TCM is serious in fundamental, groundbreaking, new research, new products, please take a look at it, and we will be ever willing to work to provide all the products you need to study at the urology or nephrology unit at the hospital. I want to also share with you all some concepts. Okay, what is Alternative Medicine Research Institute? Quickly, its main objective is to contribute to the current body of medical and health knowledge, especially in the area of alternative and natural healthcare, basing it on more accurate expanded worldview. This is the new concept. Until now, the biomedical science is still largely based on the molecular theory of disease causation. They have gone to the molecular level to explain diseases. We want to go beyond that into energy dimension, which this theory explains, the quantum theory and theory of relativity. Okay? Using both knowledge and imagination. You laugh at me when I talk about imagination. Imagination is more powerful than knowledge, according to Albert Einstein. We have to imagine if you want to go into new boundaries, new areas, beyond normal, known, we call it the memory area. The global memory, we must go beyond the global memory. Now we have to focus on energy, because energy is beyond the molecule. After the molecule is the atom, and then the subatomic parts, then comes to energy. And we have to see energy as the dynamic, creative, common, invisible yet real substance without a characteristic nature.